Hello, how are you? Teacher Esteban and classmates. We are welcome to a topic for today that is United States of America. This country is a federal constitutional republic composed of 50 states and federal district is Washington D.C. The most of the country is located on the continent of North America. We can see here some important days for a population and a table. Days for today, that for the year, the borns for today. Important information about is right now is online information. Okay, the United States is located in North America. You can see the area in kilometers. Is a largest countries of the world. Obviously, Russia is the bigger country in the world. Canada, Brazil, they are biggest countries in the world. You can see principal information about population and inhabitants per kilometers, and the currency principal there is dollars, American dollars. You can see some short history of America. It's habited for semi-Nordic indigenous people, Indian people, native people, and the time when the Christopher Columbus arrived to America, the end of 15th century. Ancestors, 17th century, the territory is colonized by European, principal for Spanish, French, British, Swedes, and Dutch people. Yeah, we can see a lot of information about our coast, Delaware, Ponce de Leon, Florida, Hernando de Soto, the Mississippi. Okay, a lot of information. In 1619, the black slaves they come to Africa. They went to travel or to arrive to America for the British colonies that they used to them to work or was slave people when the slavery was a terrible history about the humanity. You can see here most important information. You can see learned when in these times the migration of the British to Massachusetts, Connecticut. The British troops take the province in the New Holland in the Dutch, German. In other words, it's a German people. In the region, it was recaptured in Dutch for following years in fights against for Hans and British when they went east, baptized New York. Let's go to see another information. It's independence of United States between 1774 and 1775. The United Kingdom imposed a series of measures to limit the economy of the colonies. The United Kingdom imposed these restrictions to provoke the work, the colonies against the United Kingdom. This was eaten that to open the door to independence to United States. The government and politics in this country is the oldest federation in the world. It's the constitutional, democratic, and representative republic, with a wish of Netherlands and majorities are regulated by the rights of minorities protected by the law. Remember the United States, the law do everything to hand to hand to constitutional, to the human rights. Yeah, because you can see, have the opportunity to see in United States, the government, the politics are in every country. They have problems. For example, Afghanistan, Iraq, right now in Syria war. For a lot of associations, for example, USAID is a organization from government for the United States. Let's go to continue. We are going to talk about the geographic of the United States. Like I said in last presentation, is the biggest country in the world, around to 7 millions, 700 kilometers squared. The national territory has multiple landforms and geographical features. The climate is important to talk about the climate because United States have 4 stations: autumn, summer, spring, and winter. It's typical to see in times of winter, so snow, very cold climate. With spring, you can see, for example, at photograph taken of White House with blossoms, or I don't know who is the tree. I think it's a pine tree. The economy is the biggest importance of the world. The United States is a mixed capitalist economic characteristic about the natural resource developed in structural technology, science, because we can to remember NASA is in the United States. Remember, Russia have another ideas for travel to space, and United States have a Cabo Cañaveral, for example. United States is the largest importer of goods internationally in terms of exports, although exports and capital are relatively low for developed countries. It's advanced nations in the world. United States of America education is science, technology, American public education. A politic for last Obamacare was operated for the states have the obligation to do the citizens to do public education, free education. United States have a Department of Education. We see is a university funded for Mr. Thomas Jefferson, who was president of the United States. This college is for free people, for free education, is education of the nation. Studies of in America, the official language there, United States, is English, American English, and we can find another language relative to when we talk about native or Indian people. For example, Navajos, Eskimos, because Eskimos are very, very near to Canada. Navajos, I don't remember another tribes, Indians. United States is official secular states. Religion, the first amendment guarantees the free exercise of religions. You can see there Catholic, Christian, Judas, Buddhist, Hinduist. The religion that you want to practice there, you can to do, because it's a freedom of the mind, a freedom of the people. The music, among the dangers of the greatest international recognition that have their origins in the country includes march, country, bluegrass, and so African rhythms such as blues, gospel, rhythm blues, jazz, rhythm, and rock and roll. There are principal genres in musical from the United States. The principal food, their food are barbecue or grill, buffalo wings, pigs and chili with meat, hamburger, lobster, newborn, crab cake, for example. The principal sports for the United States for America is American football, basketball, basketball, ice hockey, and NASCAR car race. It's very famous, NASCAR and American football. And a lot of things that you have the opportunity to visit when you travel or you have the opportunity to travel to the United States is the White House, the Donald Nation Park, Las Vegas, Florida, Kilauea Volcano, Niagara Falls, Golden Gate Bridge, Yellowstone Park, Manhattan in New York, the Grand Canyon, Times Square in New York, Universal Studios in Orlando, Washington in Washington DC, the capital, Hollywood Boulevard in the Angels, the Mount Roswell is very famous for the conspiratory theories like omnis everywhere. Keystone, South Dakota, Washington DC, the Statue of Liberty, New York Central Park, and the Disneyland or Disney World. This is the very famous locations for to visit in Canada, in United States. And the principal animal is or the national bird, the United States. The same eagle, which United States is called the bald eagle, is a which of the, by the way, this is not but pure the future cover that has the adult species which make it is appear. It's a bald bird. It's a named this white. Okay, teacher and classmate, I hope you could enjoy this travel around to United States. Obviously, I know there are a lot of things that I could to name to talk about in this video. The invitation to do is the share information and know more about United States. I hope you liked this video. I see you soon. Bye bye.